Jets Nation, welcome back to another Jets Media live stream. Today is a great day to be a freaking New York Jets fan. He fires it over the middle, touchdown! Garrett Wilson! The New York Jets tie the football game! It's a toss to Breece Hall. Breece Hall cuts up the middle. Breece Hall's loose! Breece Hall's gone! Breece Hall is gone! He walks into the end zone! That's a Jets touchdown! Sauce Gardner's there for the game winner! That's New York Jets, new Aaron Rodgers style of football right there. Breaking news! The New York Jets got him! Aaron Rodgers is officially a member of the New York Jets! The vibe amongst his fan base is just a really awesome thing to watch our fans have a reason to be excited. This Jets team is ready to take flight this year.
We're going to show the world today what Jets football is about. Let's go. All we need is us. All we need.
I got high expectations for them, and you should too. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Let's go Jets. Jets.
Jets, Jets, Jets.
Let's go! Yo, Jets Nation, welcome back to Jets. Jets Media, baby. Let's freaking get it. I'm excited to give you guys my thoughts of what I saw from the New York Jets at training camp this morning. I am currently in a hotel in Florham Park because I am going back to training camp again tomorrow. As you guys know, I'm from Long Island, New York, so I decided I'm going to both days. I don't want to make that long drive home and then make the drive again. So, hey, I'm going to stay overnight. I'm going to get used to what it's like to live. Hey, look at that picture. We're going to talk about that. I was completely shocked to see that photo. But yeah, I'm really excited to give you guys my thoughts of what I saw from training camp this morning. I already made a video on my channel of my in-depth breakdown of what went down at training camp this morning. But this, I want to go live and interact with the chat and get more personal with you guys. But I do have to say a little warning. I am in a hotel and the Wi-Fi has been shaky. So if I do lag or if the stream pauses or something bad happens, just know I'm going to figure it out and I'll be back because I've noticed that the Wi-Fi kind of crashes out of nowhere. So I'm hoping that that does not happen, but just a fair warning, if you see me lagging or if you see something goes wrong technologically-wise, that is the reason why. So with that being said, let's get into the chat. But before we do that, guys, hit that thumbs up button on your way into the show. Let's get it. Go win. I'm so excited, man. This morning was such a great time to be a Jets fan. If you were there this morning, you know what I'm talking about, man. It was ridiculous to be back at One Jets Drive with the entire fan base. I'll be back there tomorrow. Woo! Wow, I'm still living off that high, bro. I am living off that high. Let's get into the chat. Hi, Richie, everyone. Italian Eddie Ralph. What is up, my friend? NYJ Flame in the chat. What's good? Monkey, what's up, man? Antonio, hello everybody. Hello to you. Intro's fire. Thank you, Monkey. Appreciate that. Click that thumbs up button. You already know the vibes. Let's go. Let's go. Who's in the chat tonight? Who is in the chat tonight? Jamal, hey Richie, how you looking forward to the Jets season? I am really excited for the Jets season for a lot of reasons. So, first and foremost, let's get into the first topic that I want to break down in today's live stream, which is Aaron Rodgers. You guessed it. The man, the myth, the Hall of Famer, the legend. Whoa. Seeing him in person for the first time was definitely awesome. It was surreal. I mean, watching Aaron Rodgers walk out there onto the field was just like a feeling that I don't know how to put into words, man. Like you just see him walk out there slowly and you feel the fans just start to slowly just cheer him on. Rodgers! Aaron Rodgers! Rodgers. And I'm sitting there like recording it like, oh my God, it's Aaron Rodgers. He's actually a Jet. And this is the video that I'm talking about. So this is the video I took of Rodgers walking onto the practice field. It's not the craziest video, it's just him walking. But real Jets fans know why this video is important to us.
Yeah!
Let's go!
Let's go! Welcome to New York, guys!
Listen to all the fans screaming at him. Look at that.
Aaron Rodgers! The legend!
Legend!
Sorry, gotta get through real quick.
And then when all the fans at the general admission starts to see him, that's when they start to roar. Right here. Yeah, so that was a video I took. That was the first time he took the practice field in front of the Jets faithful. Woo, was that really cool, man. Just sitting back and watching Aaron Rodgers just throw the football, just like in drills, was special. I mean, we're talking about a Jets fan base, and me, myself included, and all you guys in the chat that's been watching this team throughout your entire life. And if you've ever been to a Jets training camp in previous years, there's never a buzz about the quarterback. There's always us trying to like see some type of upside, see some type of hope, see some type of flash that we can hold on to. But there's never like a legit like, whoa. Like, we're never starstruck by a quarterback, basically. And now we are. And that was the first time I really got to sit back and watch him just go about his business. How does he just go about practice, doing the simple drills, throwing, quick passes in the end zone to Garrett Wilson, to Hardman, to Lazard, to Jason Brownlee, just seeing him flick the ball and throw the ball. Watch him with Zach Wilson being the mentor that he is. All those little things as a Jets fan, just sitting back and watching it was really freaking cool because we're talking about a freaking Hall of Fame quarterback here. Jets fandom aside, just an NFL fan, a football fan, realizing who the heck I'm looking at. That's Aaron Rodgers, right? That's Aaron Rodgers we're talking about. That's a first ballot Hall of Famer, Super Bowl winning, 4-time MVP right there. And he's our quarterback, right? It's a surreal feeling. And yes, why, Richie, we get it. He's our quarterback. Yeah, he's been our quarterback for months now. But no, there's a different feeling when you see him with your own eyes, okay? People that was at camp today knows what I'm talking about. So that was pretty cool, man. And overall, Aaron Rodgers lit it up at practice. 4 touchdowns, 1 to Tyler Conklin, 1 to Hardman, 1 to Corey Davis. No, I think he had 3 touchdowns, not 4, excuse me. 3 total touchdowns, was dicing up the defense, which is really good to see because Aaron Rodgers in the offense has been a little slow to start off this season. So, getting into the next topic. Jermaine Johnson has officially changed his jersey number to 11. And that's pretty darn cool, man. I really like this move from Jermaine Johnson. We saw him contemplate this throughout on social media for these past couple of days. And I was the one to break this news, which was really cool. I was just like watching all the players hop onto the field, and all of a sudden I see Jermaine. And I'm like, let's go, Jermaine. And he like waved to me. And then I realized, I'm like, holy shit, Jermaine Johnson's wearing 11. And then I snapped this picture so fast. I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to break this news to everybody. Nobody knows that Jermaine Johnson's wearing number 11 right now. And I did it. And Jermaine responded with some smiles. So what's your guys' thoughts of that? Jermaine Johnson is rocking number 11. Going back to his FSU days, I freaking love it. I mean, Jermaine Johnson's breakout is on the horizon. I mean, there was a lot of buzz about his breakout in year 2. And now add this to it. And I know numbers don't really matter in the grand scheme of things. It doesn't feel like, you have to be superstitious to believe like, oh, a better number makes you a better player. No, it doesn't. But I will say it adds a little bit of flavor to Jermaine going into year number 2, the anticipation, him going back to his college number, which happens to be a really cool number for a defensive player like Jermaine Johnson to wear. So Jermaine's going to be a dog this year, and I cannot wait to see what he does in year number 2. Speaking of a year number 2 defensive lineman, Michael Clemens almost killed Jeremy Ruckert today. He literally almost killed. I mean, Jeremy Ruckert, don't get me wrong, was in his face, and he was holding his own too. I mean, it wasn't like a one-sided fight. But what I'm trying to say is I was watching, the fight broke out in front of me, and I couldn't even register what was going on to get like a video of it because I was so like, what the heck's going on? I look up, I see Michael Clemens being held back and literally throwing haymakers at Jeremy Ruckert. I'm like, holy crap, chill. I mean, I have nothing. There's nothing wrong with fights in camp, right? That is normal. But when you're a fan like I am, and when you're witnessing it, the last thing you need is an injury to happen. And that's what I was thinking. And I'm like, holy crap. There's some serious. This isn't just like a little scrimmage, like pushing and shoving. This was like, I'm coming to punch you in the face and like break your jaw. And Jets fans knows that a little too well with Geno Smith back in the day when his jaw got clocked in training camp. So little PTSD was flashed before my eyes, but it was really crazy. The very next play, Jermaine Johnson gets into a fight with Kenny Yeboah. Now, this wasn't as crazy as the first one. The first one was like an actual fight because there was fists being thrown. The next one was Jermaine and Yeboah like pushing and shoving. And that's going to happen. When you're not wearing pads and you're a defensive lineman and a tight end and you're going up against each other and blocking, right? Whoever wins the battle, the other person that lost is going to get a little upset and probably like fight back. The other person's going to fight back, right? It's totally normal. But seeing it in person, man, it was really freaking cool, man. That tension is high amongst this team, and I'm not complaining. So that's another takeaway that I have. The fights were pretty crazy. How about that Sauce Gardner chain that he gave to Aaron Rodgers, though? Are you kidding me, Sauce? What more could you do from my man Aaron Rodgers? Here is what I'm talking about. If you guys missed it, Sauce Gardner gifted Aaron Rodgers a number 8 chain that has Aaron Rodgers on the side. He was very appreciative. This is a duo that I never expected. I mean, like, they obviously don't need chemistry on the field since they are on opposite sides of the ball. But the fact that Aaron Rodgers and Sauce Gardner are becoming best friends, they went to the Knicks game together early on when Rodgers first became a New York Jet for the playoffs. I mean, this chemistry is not the one that I know, isn't the thing that I know I needed. I'm trying to find my words here, but like, pretty darn cool, man. Sauce Gardner gifting him, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's cheese and meat riding." I mean, you're literally just a delusional hater. Like, how can this be spun into a negative? It's a good gesture by a teammate welcoming him to the team by gifting him an iced out 8 chain. I mean, Nicky Smokes, I'm talking to you, by the way. I know he's not watching this, but yeah, I'm talking to you. And then I also have to talk about this. The New York Jets posted this photo on their Instagram, and I just so happened to be in it. I was freaking out. Someone DM'd me like, "Yo, is this you?" And I clicked it. I'm like, holy crap, that's me. Me and Quinnen. Let's go. Big Q. Q is awesome, man. I was talking to him at this moment, and I was like, dude, I'm so happy you got paid. Like, congratulations. Like, you're a Jet for life. I'm like, 15 sacks this year. He's like, he nods his head, smiles. So shout out to Big Q. He was really good with the fans today. And shout out to all the players, bro. I have, like, the craziest ball of my life. I don't know what to do with this. I mean, I know what I'm going to do with it. I have a Jets case that's meant for a ball like this, and I'm going to do it with. But look at this. I'll tell you which signature is what. So the first signature I got up here, which was Woody Johnson, which I think is hilarious. Woody Johnson was probably the most interactive with all the fans out of any player. I mean, Woody Johnson had nothing better to do but to talk with the fans. It was hilarious. Then I got Aaron Rodgers right here. Underneath him, I got Zach Wilson. And then up here, I got Elijah Vera Tucker got signed. Quinnen Williams got this nice big number 95. Alan Lazard up here. Will McDonald, the first-round rookie. Garrett Wilson on his birthday. And then, last but not least, Quincy Williams. And there's a gaping hole for Sauce. Sauce Gardner was in front of my face signing autographs, and he didn't take my ball to freaking sign it. Not the end of the world, but I was a little upset because I was like, damn. Like, Sauce, you are the missing piece to make this the greatest football in my life to ever own. So, but I'm not complaining. I'm very appreciative of what I got. And this is pretty legendary. I'm going to put this in my office when I get back home. It's going to be framed. Do you think I should bring this to practice tomorrow? Because I was at VIP today, which is why I had access to get all these autographs. I don't know if I'm going to have access to get. I might as well bring it, but like I'm a little scared to. I don't know why. I'll be back at camp tomorrow, but I'll try to bring it and see if I can get someone else to sign it, I guess. I don't know. I want everybody. I want Mekhi Becton. I want Sauce. I want Brees. I want Joe Tippmann. I want everybody to sign the damn ball. Give me Salah as well. Salah was nowhere to be found, by the way. Couldn't freaking sign it. I say keep bringing the ball until you get Sauce to sign it. I know, just the access I had today with the VIP access, I'm not getting tomorrow, which is why I'm like probably not going to be able to get more like signatures. But there are some players that go and sign the fans from the general admission, I noticed. I would love to get Joe Douglas as well, but that's probably not going to happen either. Let's talk about Garrett Wilson versus Sauce Gardner in practice, because they lined up against each other. I'm sure you guys saw all the videos by now. And I literally saw them lined up against each other, and I turned to my friend, and I'm like, yo, look at Sauce and Garrett. This is going to be fun to watch. And then that play is when Garrett went on a go route. Aaron Rodgers lobs it up. Sauce Gardner said, no, pass breakup. And this is like, it's so frustrating because a play like that is viral everywhere on Twitter right now and Instagram. Oh, Garrett Wilson versus Sauce Gardner. And the NFL world just hates the Jets. Every little thing, like, we get to be excited about as Jets fans that gets us excited. Like, ooh, Sauce Gardner breaking up Aaron Rodgers. That's awesome. And then the NFL world spins it. Oh, underthrown from Rodgers. He's been washed. Oh, Sauce is holding. Like, give me a break. Like, what's wrong with the NFL world, bro? Why is everyone just so, like, negative and try to bring down our excitement? It's just so, like, be better. I mean, it doesn't get to me, like, because we're in our own bubble as Jets fans and we get to appreciate it. But it's funny to me how, like, us as a Jets fan base gets so excited about certain things, and then the outside world tries to bring our excitement down so much. Well, guess what? It ain't working, and it's never going to work because we have a reason to be excited. And then the very next play, by the way, Garrett Wilson lined up on Sauce again, but Garrett Wilson got the better of Sauce this time. Beat him inside on a quick slant, got a nice 4 or 5 yards of separation. Easy for Garrett Wilson. Love that picture right there of Aaron Rodgers, Garrett Wilson, and Nathaniel Hackett, by the way. But I really do like that this Jets team is kind of in the national light. I'm not used to it because, like, we're used to being, if we ever are in the bad light, it's just like, yep, it's just the Jets. I mean, we're used to them being bad. But now that the Jets are being talked about like nationally, like daily, some people are probably getting tired of the Jets. Like, oh, enough. The Jets are everywhere. Well, guess what? We're going to be everywhere even more than you think. Hard Knocks is coming. Primetime games are coming. Let's freaking go. I'm not complaining about any of that, and neither should you. But the fact that we have two players entering year 2 in Sauce Gardner and Garrett Wilson that are that good, that both won Rookie of the Year, that both get to go up against each other at practice every day, that's a special thing, man. Very, very special thing that we got cooking up here with Garrett Wilson and Sauce Gardner. Folks, if you're just tuning in, please do your boy a solid favor by simply hitting that like button. We got over 140 people watching right now. I think we can do better with that thumbs up. And also consider smashing that subscribe button. We are close to 18K. 18K is on the horizon. Would that be possible? Let's get it rocking, folks. How many likes we got? 59 likes. I like that. I'll take 59 likes. You guys are the best. But overall, another thing I noticed today from training camp is it's really hard to evaluate the trenches without pads. You can't. You really can't. I mean, there's a lot of plays that would have been sacks, but since there's no pads, and also, like, I don't know if you guys follow Twitter and follow, like, play-by-play by all the beat reporters, but there was this play where Travis Dye, the undrafted free agent running back, like, broke free on a long run. It wasn't a long run. He literally got touched 2 yards into his run, and then, you know, as practice, you should just don't stop. Keep running. You know, he's not getting tackled. It's two-hand touch with no pads on. So from, like, the beat reporter's perspective, they saw Travis Dye break free, and it looked like a big gain. And nothing against Travis Dye. I think he's a good player, but this is an example of, like, don't take everything you see on Twitter from beat reporters with, like, from face value. Like, I saw Travis Dye get wrapped up, and then they let him go, and then he kept running to finish the rep. But then there's tweets from, like, Brian Kaz saying, like, oh, Travis Dye's looking great. You know, he just broke free of a long run. I'm like, that wasn't a long run. He got wrapped up after 2 yards, right? Like, that would have been a 2-yard gain is my point here. So it's really hard to evaluate the run game and the pass rush and the pass protection without pads. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. Pads go on Tuesday for the New York Jets. So definitely keep an eye out for when the pads go on, how things get different. This player I do want to talk about right here, number 16, Jason Brownlee. Jason Brownlee. undrafted free agent, is looking like the front runner to win that wide receiver 6 spot. Now, it's also between him, Irvin Charles, Gibson, the other undrafted free agent. Jerome Cap, don't see him making that, to be honest. Sorry for anybody that's really on the bandwagon for him to make the team. Not going to happen. But Jason Brownlee looks really, really good in person, man. He's got twitch. He's got speed. He's got impressive size that I didn't really notice. You know, when you get to see these players in person, you really get to notice their size. You know who I noticed was freaking huge in person that I did, like, obviously we knew he was a big person and his physicality and his length was like the reason why the Jets got him. But Will McDonald looks like a freak out there. He is tall, he is long, and he's pretty freaking yoked, yo. Like, I was looking at Will McDonald, he's right in front of me. I'm like, dude, you are crazy looking. Like, his arms are freaking so long to the point where, like, yeah, he is going to be a freaking good player for these New York Jets right out of the gate. I mean, if the Jets develop him properly and he really takes advantage and listens to what the coaches are saying him, man, it's going to be cool, bro. It's going to be cool. What other players really stood out? You know, I noticed from the VIP section, it's really hard to see the play-by-play because we're sitting in the end zone. So, like, there's a lot of people, like, all the Jets players are in front of us, and then the plays happening behind them. So, didn't really get to see really good perspectives. Like, all those touchdowns that Aaron Rodgers had, I was, like, 100 yards away from that. So, it was really hard to see. Like, I missed the Hardman touchdown. I saw a video of it. But I barely saw the Conklin touchdown. I barely saw the Davis touchdown. But I saw videos of it, and wow. Let's talk about that Tyler Conklin touchdown and talk about Tyler Conklin as a weapon in this offense real quick. Because I think that Tyler Conklin, this could be his breakout season. And it's because of Rodgers and Nathaniel Hackett. They both love their tight ends. You think of Aaron Rodgers. You think of, tight ends that don't really have a big name that was very impactful for the Green Bay Packers. Robert Tonyan, Mercedes Lewis, right? Like, it just seems like Rodgers knows how to get the most out of their tight ends. And Tyler Conklin's a pretty quality tight end. He's not a top 5, top 10 tight end in the league, but I think that he can be very productive in this offense in the red zone, yards after the catch, picking up those first downs. I really like Tyler Conklin, and I think that him getting into the end zone is a little stick route where, go into the middle, fake outside, go up the seam, and it was a beautiful pass. It was right in between Sherwood and Tony Adams were on coverage that gave up that touchdown. And then the very next play was that ridiculous touchdown to Corey Davis. Shout out to Corey Davis, man. I'm excited to see what he can do with Aaron Rodgers. This play was cool. It was a play-action bootleg. Rodgers rolls to his right. Rodgers flips his hips, looks left to draw all the defenders that way, and then he sees Corey Davis dragging. I don't know how Rodgers made this throw. Tight window with DJ Reed in coverage. Corey Davis goes up there, snags it, contested, goes out. Whew, what a freaking play, man. What a play from Corey Davis. He gets up, Nathaniel Hackett's pumped up. Like, the vibes are freaking high today, man. They were so high today. I can't get enough of the vibes, okay? I really can't. I kind of want to show you guys the video of that. I mean, look at Hackett, bro. Look at Hackett. This was right after that Corey Davis touchdown, by the way. Right after the Corey Davis touchdown. Nathaniel Hackett is the number one fan of this offense. I mean, he's the constructor of it. Shout out to my man Vinny and the Jets. Got this picture. Dude, Nathaniel Hackett is our spirit animal of the offense, dude. I love it. Here's the pass breakup from Sauce. Here's that Corey Davis touchdown. Oof, that is not an easy catch. Look at Hackett. That is not an easy catch, man. Garrett Wilson's a beast. I mean, Jermaine rocking number 11. It just looks right, bro. It looks right. Jermaine breakout season loading. What else did the Jets post that we can see? Did you guys see this? Sauce getting the present for Rodgers. You guys see this yet? I'm sure you saw. I don't need to show you guys. It's kind of funny that Richie doesn't even notice that the chat is fighting with the Dolphins fan. What are you guys doing? Why are you guys fighting with the Dolphins fan in the chat? Ignore them. Dolphins fans come in here and support the channel, and they're welcomed all the time because, remember, Jets fans, I am the host of the AFC's Roundtable, so that's naturally going to bring in Dolphins fans and Bills fans and Patriots fans. But their goal, by the way, is to come out here and hate and to trigger us. Don't fall into the traps. Don't fall into the trap of them yapping away. Because when they yap, then we start attacking, we are falling into the trap. Take the high ground. Come on. We don't need to be fighting the chat, baby. Let's get excited about the Jets, and don't let anybody else, don't let the outside world, don't let the rivals bring our vibes down. Come on. Come on. Nobody can bring this energy down. You guys should have that same mindset. Any Dolphins fan that's talking smack in the chat, you are scared of the New York Jets, and you will not admit it. You are nervous that we are going crazy this year, and we're going wild, baby. Ooh, J-E. I would scream right now, but I'm in a hotel, so I don't want to be too disrespectful. You know what I mean? But, hey, my point is be better. Be better. But let's talk about that. My man Quentin Williams, what's good? And by the way, Milky, I ain't going to get into it with you. I'm better than that. Nice try, though. Nice try, Milky. I'm better than that. So, Nathaniel Hackett's a dog. Garrett Wilson's a dog. What should we talk about? I can open this up to a little Q&A if you guys want. I mean, are you guys in the chat even, like, listening to what I'm talking about? Or are you guys just, like, in a war? Like, that's what I feel like is going on. I feel like this live chat is not even – I'm just, like, speaking nonsense, and no one even cares what I'm saying because everyone's engaged with this one troll of a Dolphins fan in the chat right now. Come on. Come on, Jets fans. Let's get the minds right. Let's get excited for this freaking Jets team, man. There's so much to be excited for, man. You know what, Jets Forever? I will talk about how Zach looked because Zach Wilson looked freaking good today. How about that? He had a good pass to Allen Lazard, a little behind, but Allen Lazard is a big frame, and he was able to reel it in. And Zach just kind of looks like he has a lot of confidence. I was able to speak with Zach today as well. I have a picture of it, I believe. Yeah, here it is. Here's the photo. I mean, it's not a picture of me and Zach together, but me and Zach were talking as he was signing autographs. Where is it? Here it is. So that's when he was signing my football, and I told him, man, I'm like, dude, like, good luck this season. And he just seems to be very in a good headspace. He had a big smile on his face. He seems to be really comfortable with his spot. He also feels very humbled, and I think that's the biggest thing that Jets fans need to realize. You know, this kid went through a lot last year, and he said all the wrong things, and I think he understands that he said all the wrong things. He didn't play, well enough, and he got benched, and he got replaced. So I think that this was a really good learning experience, and this is a pivotal point in his career. And I'm really excited for Zach in the preseason, man. I'm really excited to see what Zach Wilson looks like this season. Not this season, in the preseason, because hopefully the only time we see him in the regular season is if we're blowing teams out in the fourth quarter, because we do not want to see Zach Wilson start any football games unless it's week 18 and we're resting all of our starters. But listen, man, I know Jets fans, some people don't really care or want to hear about Zach Wilson because it's all Aaron Rodgers, but the reality is, man, the New York Jets organization is invested time and energy currently into developing Zach Wilson as the franchise quarterback for the future. And what you don't need to, convince yourself that's going to happen, because a lot has to go in our favor for that to actually work. But, I invite you to just be supportive of Zach. I'm not going to ask you to be like convinced that he's going to turn it around. That's not what I'm saying. Just support him, root for him. Wish for the best, right? I mean, that's really what we are as fans. Like, if you're a fan and you're just like wishing for Zach Wilson to fail, then that's just like a personal thing you have against him for some reason, right? Like, I wasn't the biggest Zach Wilson. Like, for example, I was a lot more high on Sam Darnold in pre-draft process, and I was more excited when we drafted Sam than it was when we drafted Zach. It took me a long time to kind of like wrap my head around the draft pick, and then I bought into the hype. I bought into the potential. I saw what Joe Douglas saw in terms of the arm talent, and then he basically wasn't able to figure it out in 2 years. So the Jets replaced him, and he obviously said the wrong things in the press conference. He wasn't a good teammate, and All those things are a mess, but the reality is you got to go through messes sometimes to learn and become a good quarterback down the line. So I think this could be a really good learning experience for Zach Wilson these next couple of years behind Aaron Rodgers and actually behind a good offensive mind, Nathaniel Hackett. I think it's underappreciated that we had a crappy offensive coordinator for Zach Wilson's first 2 seasons with Mike LaFleur as well. So give Zach Wilson the benefit of the doubt, support him, and let's see what he got in preseason. I mean, I know Jets fans very well by now after covering this damn team with you guys. That's a good picture, by the way, for the past 4 seasons. And if Zach Wilson goes in the preseason and stinks, I mean, Jets fans are going to let him freaking know it. But if he plays well, it's going to be the opposite. That's kind of what we are as a fan base. I'm hopeful that he can actually look decent and not look like – I think he's going to look decent. I mean, if he doesn't, we got a problem on our hands. I mean, the preseason you go up against backups. We had some people praising Denzel Mims going off in preseason in the fourth quarter against fourth stringers. So I do think that Zach Wilson's poised to be able to ball out in the preseason. So we will see. My guy, I forgot you were at camp today. I should have texted you. Bruh, you were at camp today. Are you going tomorrow? I'll be there tomorrow as well. Get this Cowboys fan out of here. I'm okay with Zach as the backup. Me too, Mario. How did McCole look? He had a good interview. Yeah, I didn't see any of the interviews today because I was just like frantically getting back, trying to make videos, content, blah. He looked good. I mean, I think that he's the front runner to be the Jets punt returner this season and kick returner, which is exciting. And he had that touchdown in the back of the end zone, a little toe tapper. But didn't really get to see a lot of him. But in the times that he was getting the ball, he looked explosive and fast. Go live during practice the whole time, at least try. I can't do that. The people were asking us very politely, guys, please no videos. And all the people that took videos are just not allowed to do that. And with the platform that I have, I just don't want to do anything, bad in terms of like pissing off the organization. I have a good relationship with people in the building. I don't want to ruin that. And it's ethically just not right. If they ask you to do something, you don't do it. So I'm probably going to go live tomorrow, but not like during practice and film practice. I'm probably going to go live when practice is wrapped up and like show you guys all the, the buzz of everything. So stay tuned for that. Richie, I wish I knew you because I was there, damn it. I was there too. Would have loved to meet you, bro. I'll be there tomorrow. Who's going there tomorrow? Yo, well, someone want to remind this guy who's won the last 3 matchups, Jets versus Cowboys? Somebody just remind him, please. Or do I have to do it? The last 3 Jets-Cowboys games, who won? That's going to continue. Did you know that George Fant? Yes, I did see that. A-Rob, baby. I love that pro pic of CJ. He looked like a dog today. When I watch Zach, I see not ready, not bad. This is a good take. This is a very good take. Zach Wilson doesn't, it's exactly it. It's a mental thing for Zach not being ready. It's not like he's not physically talented enough to be an NFL quarterback. He freaking is. But I will say this. There was a drill, and the Jets posted about it, posted a video of it a couple days ago when there's like a net with a target, a little like pocket to fit the ball in, and Rodgers was on the money, just poof, accurate darts. And then Zach would try and not hit it. And then Tim Boyle would try and not hit it. Shrevler, not hit it. And then Rodgers, boom, poof, accurate dart, dime. It is pretty hilarious to see the compare and contrast of those 2 players. Michael Parsons will not get past Mekhi, Elijah, Joe, Lankin, or DB. I don't know about that. Okay, let's tame the bias, Dane. But hey, you have every right to be excited. We're talking about, Parsons is my pick for Defensive Player of the Year this year. Richie, you see the video ESPN posted of Rodgers and Sauce and the chain. Of course I did. It's Snoopy. We already broke that down early on in the show. It was great. It was great, man. When was the last time Dallas beat the Jets? I wasn't alive for it. We talk about the past because it's about to replicate, bruh. We're about to beat you again 4 times straight. My point is you can't come over here and start talking that crap when this organization has owned your organization for the past 3 matchups. It's that simple. Go into a Giants channel because you guys own the Giants. I'll give you guys that. And keep owning the Giants, by the way, because fuck the Giants. But, yeah, go to a Giants YouTube channel and start talking crap because you can't say anything to us. It's that simple. How's Ruckert today? Ruckert was holding his ground, bro. He was eating punches from Clemens. Eating punches. Ruckert's a dog because I can already feel like Ruckert has that dog mentality, that rough edge, like Lindenhurst, Long Island, like I'm going to kill you type of vibe. So you can already feel the tension of a Michael Clemens versus Jeremy Ruckert blocking rep with no pads on. Like it makes so much sense when they got into a fight. Conklin is another weapon for A-Rod and will have a very good season, I believe. I agree. I think Tyler Conklin is poised, man. He just, last year, if you look at the numbers, Ruckert low-key had a pretty productive season from the standpoint of how bad the Jets were offensively and how bad the quarterback play was. So imagine a Jets offense with Aaron Rodgers in there that loves his tight ends. I can see Conklin doing really well in this offense, and I think Jeremy Ruckert's right behind him, and CJ Uzomah is going to be, that reliable guy, catching some balls on third down. Hold on, let me just plug in my laptop before it dies. There we go. This is pretty dope, though. Not going to lie, I really enjoy, working on the road. I feel like I'm on a little business trip, posting up in a hotel room. What's good? What up? These other teams' fans must be so miserable in their lives that they have to troll other fan bases. Kind of sad. We're kind of we have targets on our back, I've noticed. All NFL fan bases are all of a sudden pouring into Jets YouTube channels. And I'm not complaining. Come on in. We love the banter. But it just shows you that there is a target on our back, folks. It's pretty cool. When you're good and have expectations, there's targets on our back. People come in and not enjoying it. Cowboys fans are like, what? The Jets? Jets suck usually. I'm going to go freaking bring them down, right? That's their mindset. And let them try. I mean, never affect me. That's for sure. Kuntz going to be the preseason star. Bro, Kuntz was enormous. I mean, we all talked about his size when we drafted him. But you see the kid in person, you're just like, wow, 6'7", 6'8", beast. Richie, was the tackle we drafted from Pitt out there? Yes, he was. Carter Warren, number 67, I believe. 57 or 67, one of those two. Yes, he's out there practicing. Him and Max Mitchell are flipping right tackle, left tackle on the second and third string. Billy Turner is actually starting, by the way, at left tackle in replacement of Dwayne Brown. Mekhi Becton's at left tackle with the second team. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. Oh, my God. I completely forgot that Aaron Rodgers also owns the Cowboys. I mean, we're going to talk about Aaron Rodgers real quick. Hold on. I got to look something up. Guys, guess what Aaron Rodgers' record is against the Cowboy in his career? Is this Cowboys fan still even here, or do we bully him out? Bro, Rodgers is 8-3 against the Cowboys in his career. 8-3. Love how stacked our defense is, and the fact that the offense made plays excites me so much, man. Facts, bro. It's going to be exciting. Really is. It's going to be fun, man. A-Rod's going to drop a 50 burger. You know it. I mean, the reason why you don't like him is simple. He's 8-3 against you. I mean, you're just speaking out of emotion here. Because he ain't no schmuck. That's for sure. Only reason you don't like Rodgers is simple. He owns your franchise. It's pretty hilarious. Look at that. Jason Brownlee, high point, sleeper. Did Irv Charles play well? He actually did. He had a pretty he's big as well. He's a big framed body. He looks like what Denzel Mims should have been. But he had a reception and cut up the sideline. He looked good today. Sauce looks like he gained muscle mass this offseason. Yes, he did. These boys are scared, so they got to talk shit. It's true. We didn't get people talking shit about us, like, not last year or the year before that. But now that we actually have expectations, then they're scared. Let's see. What do we want to talk about now? I'm excited. What am I going to look for tomorrow? I want to look more for the secondary. I'm going to really look out. We'll look out for Tony Adams at free safety. Adrian Amos. So I've noticed Adrian Amos is playing with the second string, probably because he's, just got signed. He's learning the system. Curious to see the development of that safety room, man. Did they have food for you at camp? The VIPs had free access to like a buffet, and then the general mission had like a whole food that you had to purchase, I'm pretty sure. Just got here. What's good, Richie? William, what's up, man? How you doing? Got Tomlinson's autograph today, and someone shouted out that he hoped Tomlinson will make Pro Bowl, and he answered, "I won't be in Pro Bowl, LOL." Lives that nicest guy as well. Why did he say that? I don't like to hear that he's not manifesting a Pro Bowl. He was a Pro Bowler 2 years ago. What the hell? I've been hearing about an undrafted free agent, Derek Langford. Yeah, that's another guy. I mean, there's a lot of players, heading into preseason that you're going to really hear about heading into preseason. How much is general admission? It's free. Tickets sold out. Cannot wait till roundtable. Got something for you this week. Glenn, you have 7 days to prepare some crazy stat every week, and I appreciate whatever you're going to bring for me, man. I look forward to it. Now, if he's in the... Oh, Mario. Got it. Didn't click when he first said that. Makes sense. That I should have understood that immediately. Pleasure meeting you today, Richie. Caught me by surprise. Nice to meet you too, man. Can you remind me who you are? Because I met a lot of people today. I would love to have your face in my mind. Pleasure to meet you. Yeah, they got to give Smash time to learn the book. Yeah, man, I'm excited to see what he does. Him rocking number 0 is freaking fire. I have never talked shit on the Jets. Some of you may know I've been here with you boys for years, too. Not once did I root against you, but I will week 4. I hope he goes 16-1. King Jamie the Mad is one of the most loyal Jets fans of Jets media, and he's not even a Jets fan. Well, it kind of is at this point. I'm calling you a Jets fan, Jamie. I don't care what you say. You're a Jets fan in my eyes because he's right. When the Jets were literally trash, when I first started this channel, he would always spark. When he would see me get pessimistic and see me really sad and depressed, my man Jamie would try to spark some optimistic energy into me when he saw me when he saw me upset. So, Jamie, I appreciate that. This man's been with us. He's a very unique person right here. He's a Chiefs fan who went through all the miserable. And don't forget, folks, the Kansas City Chiefs, they're having a dynasty right before our eyes, but they were not a good franchise before Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid took over. So he's been through the misery. He sees the same thing with the Jets. Richie has learned the Jedi power of optimism. Well, I am a Jedi. I am a Jedi. And I do practice this. I mean, what I do off camera, what I do in my life outside of my Jets media personality and what you guys know me as a Jets reporter is this type of world of yoga and all those things. Not going to get into it, but yes. 40-17, let him know. I fuck with, Jamie, he's not a Jets fan, but shout out his Chiefs, though. Hell yeah. Farther than the fish. See, like, now there's probably more, like, chatter and debates going on that I can't even keep up with. Could you only get good players' autographs in the VIP section, or did they go everywhere? No, I just got autographs for whatever players that walked up. I just happened to get all the good ones, I guess. I mean, you know what's funny? There was one player that came that like I could have got an autograph from, but I was like, I probably thinking back on it, he should have signed it. I should have got him to sign it. I don't know. It was just a weird decision. It was Greg Zuerlein, and it was before I got all these players signing it, so I didn't know who's gonna sign it. But now looking back, I think the kicker of this team would sign it. But I saw Greg Zuerlein, I was like, love you, Greg, but I don't really need your autograph. Is that like fucked up by me? Hey, we got the first super chat of the stream from an alien. We got this from an alien. Whose jersey would you buy in the sack exchange style? Because it's a sentiment to the defense. I'll only get a defensive player, probably Quinnen. Yeah, I mean, Quinnen is the only answer, I think. He represents the sack exchange more than anybody, right? A defensive tackle that can get to the quarterback. For sure. I appreciate the $5 super chat, my friend. Appreciate that big time. I do appreciate that. How do you think Becton did today, Rich? Didn't really get this watch the trenches today. Tomorrow I'm going to have a better perspective of the line because remember, the VIP section is good, but you're in the end zone and you can't really see a lot. There's all the Jets players and the coaching staff, and then behind them is what's going on. So you don't really get to see in detail of what happened. So unfortunately, I cannot speak on how Mekhi looked today. Did Rodgers look physically fit or appear older than you expected? I mean, bro, when he has a helmet on and running around throwing a football or just not. I mean, he's 39 years old. You know, he's like not going to look young. He kind of is looking a little slimmer than usual, and that kind of reminds me of Tom Brady when he got to the end of his career, which, by the way, is a positive thing because Tom Brady won many Super Bowls in his 40s. How many? 2? So, sign me up. Never disrespect the leg. I didn't disrespect. My bad. Shout out to Greg. He went 5 for 5 today, by the way. I should have got him because I should have got his autograph. What's the difference between VIP and normal tickets? Also price. So there's no price difference. They're both free. All tickets are free for access, but VIP, you need to have a connection in the Jets organization. Either you're a season ticket holder, you know someone in the organization. I happen to have a connect because of the events that I'm hosting, like Jets Media Day, by the way. I have access to like people in the building, so they, they're thankful for the events that I'm hosting of giving them, ticket sales. So they help me out and they get me some VIP tickets. So it's kind of like one of those things, but they're all free. Richie, I used to pray and wish and hope to see the Jets and the Chiefs play in the AFC Championship against each other, and holy cats, just might be this year. And I'm going to feel bad for you, Jamie, when the Jets beat the Chiefs to go into the Super Bowl. Hey, a Jet player. Be happy, Rich. I am happy, Amari. Just joined in here. Not sure if you went over the wide receivers yet. What we're thinking. What do you think can claim the 5th and the 6th spot? So there's no 5th spot that needs to be talked about. It's only the 6th spot because the top 5 are set. The top 5 are completely set. In no order, it's Garrett Wilson, Allen Lazard, Corey Davis, Hardman, and Randall Cobb. Those are the 5. But the 6th is the question. And I think Jason Brownlee is the front runner to win it. Irvin Charles could have something to say about that as well. Gibson looked pretty solid. Those are the 3 guys that's going to be competing for it. Oh, man. This is a long day. I've been up a while. But we got over 100 likes. You guys are killing it right now. Thank you guys so much. You guys are dope. You guys are dope. Bro, I literally said no particular order, Jets Forever. Calm your nuts, okay? I said in no particular order. Did you not hear that part? I just named the 5 receivers that are locks to make this team. Sneaking the ball tomorrow. Try and get Sauce and Mekhi. I was really trying to get both of them. Alex Erickson Yeah, I didn't make a video about the 2 new additions. Oh, no, I did, about Alex Erickson. What am I saying? I'm losing my mind. It's been a long day. Bear with me. Word of the day from camp, depth. This is the deepest Jets team in a long time, bro. They doing pads tomorrow? No, they're not doing pads until Tuesday. That's where things are starting to get spicy, is the pads. They were praying Mims could play special teams. Yeah, that's the reason why he got cut. I mean, if you're a player like Mims, if you're going to be wide receiver 6, you got to be able to play special teams. And he played special teams for us. But special teams went to crap when he started playing special teams. So, yeah, the Jets are like, no. Looks like Cook is not coming. What do you think? What makes you say that? Any particular reason? Will you be in MVP tomorrow? I will not. I will be, you mean VIP? I will not be in the VIP section. I'll be with the GA tomorrow. I took my intern today, and then I'm taking my other intern tomorrow. Shout out to my 2 interns. If you guys are watching this, they've been killing it. If you guys don't know what they're interning for, if you guys are not aware, I also have another YouTube channel that covers football. It is called Touchdown Kingdom, and it's been freaking going. It's been doing well, man. I'm really proud of the team that I'm building. And if any of you guys, by the way, just a little announcement, if any of you, whether you're in college or maybe you're looking for some part-time work, I am hiring right now. Anybody that's interested in some content. And if you're wondering what Touchdown Kingdom is and what the work is, it's a unique YouTube channel. There's no face on it. It's just videos like, for example, we have a new series that we're in the middle of creating where we break down each division in the NFL. We did the AFC East, so we basically previewed the AFC East and gave a record prediction for the division. Then we did the NFC East. Then we did the AFC South. So we're going to do all the divisions. And I'm not the voice behind it. I'm hiring people to help create the content, but I'm the brains behind it. So if you guys want to check it out, Touchdown Kingdom, man. Shout out to the team. I'm excited, man. Exciting stuff. Come on, Dane. You're funny. What do you want to see tomorrow at practice? I want to see a Garrett Wilson touchdown. We haven't seen him get in the end zone yet. Our special teams took a nosedive when Eccles got hurt. He was the first one down the field as a gunner, pinning the balls inside the 5. When did Eccles get hurt? Yeah, Eccles did get hurt. You might have a point. Eccles is a beast on special teams. Him and Hardy are dogs. Word of the day. You're the man, Jamie. How are the undrafted free agents doing? They're doing pretty good. Jason Brownlee. Travis Dye is an undrafted free agent running back. That's been sparking a little bit. I personally don't have an issue with other team fans in our Jet chat room. It's just when they're disrespectful because they think they're cool or funny. Yeah, man, I agree. I mean, I welcome all fan bases, but when they get a little disrespectful and it's like, okay, I mean, be better. Do you think Guidry could beat out Hardy and take the gunner spot? I don't think so, man. Hardy's the captain of special teams. I mean, he was a Pro Bowler for us last year, don't forget. Don't forget. Don't you forget it. Man, it's pretty cool to be live right now from Jersey. I'm never here in Jersey. You guys are dope. I'm going to finish Quarterback tonight on Netflix. Definitely going to binge that. I'm halfway through. That shit's fire. You guys watching Quarterback on Netflix? Or what? But, folks, I do have an announcement to make. We have a proud sponsor of this channel that you guys have grown to know that I'm really excited to use tonight, especially when I'm on the move. It happens to be Manta Sleep, baby. Manta Sleep is the sleep mask that you guys need to buy today for yourself or for a family member or a friend that you may know is struggling with some sleep. If you guys use my promo code JETS, you will get a 10% discount of your Manta sleep mask. This one is a pro sleep mask, which is my personal favorite, but they have other types of products on their website that you guys can click at the top of the chat if you want to get yourself one. If you are curious of what this does, it's not your ordinary sleep mask that you just put over your eyes and it's just like whatever. This is crazy. You talk about a darkness retreat that Aaron Rodgers went on. You put this on, 100% darkness in a light room. You see how light this room is right now? I put this on. It's 100% blackout, and it's also extremely comfortable with these pillows on your face. It's engineered for side sleepers. There's a lot of great products on the mantasleep.com website. So if you guys want to check it out, click that link. You get 10% off using JETS. Remember, guys, the sponsors of this channel is very important to the channel for me to be able to produce the content that I do. So that means you guys can support the channel by supporting the brand deals. So again, big time shout out to Manta Sleep for sponsoring Jets Media. Really do appreciate it. Corbett and Coles were at camp. Did you meet them, Rich? I did not. I saw Corbett, but wasn't able to get to meet him. Thank you, Snowball. I don't know why. Can you sell quarterback to us, Richie? Well, I'm not going to sell it to you, but I love it because, you know, if you love One Jets Drive because it's the Jets, it's basically like you get a really good understanding of what it's like to be an NFL quarterback. You get to see the behind the scenes, the grind, the day-to-day grind it takes, the mental capacity, what the body has to handle, how to handle the outside world during a season. You know, just getting to know Patrick Mahomes on a personal level is really cool. Kirk Cousins as well. Marcus Mariota's story is interesting because remember last year he gets benched and then he disappears. So it's a very drama-infused show. And you kind of start respecting Kirk Cousins a little more because you'll see why. You just really respect his toughness. And then Mahomes is just like Mahomes. I mean, like he's just a really cool person to learn more about, in my opinion at least. But yeah, it's a really good show, in my opinion. Hey, man, did you rock that T-shirt at camp? I did not. I rocked my Rodgers jersey at camp, though. Hi, Richie. I love the Las Vegas Raiders. My name is Hank. What's up, Hank? I'm going to be in Las Vegas against the Jets. Can't wait. Kirk Cousins, LMAO, garbage. Yeah, I mean, he's not a great quarterback, but I definitely respect him. If you watch the show, you'll know why. Do you think the Jets might grab another vet quarterback late in camp on the cheap? I don't know. I think they'd like Tim Boyle as that veteran quarterback. How about those whack Madden ratings for the Jets? You know, it's expected. Madden always doesn't appreciate it. I mean, Sauce at 93 and Quinnen at 93 is pretty cool. Rodgers at 86. Garrett Wilson that low is kind of crazy. CJ Mosley deserves to be higher. DJ Reed is disrespectful. AVT is disrespectful. But let him prove it. Let him prove it. Are you going to the padded practice? So pads go on Tuesday. Not going to be there. The next open practice after tomorrow is Thursday. Don't have tickets for that. If anybody has tickets for the next two open practices, Thursday or Sunday, let your boy know because I don't have tickets and I'd love to go. And if you guys want me to be there to give you guys my perspective of it, that'd be greatly appreciated. Knicks news. Haven't been active on Knicks media. Definitely got to get up there, but the Jets have been consuming me. I don't know, man. They keep doing some questionable moves, and I just got to go live and talk about it. All those ratings going up, I ain't worried. Facts. Hey, Richie, anyone surprise you that wasn't on your radar? You know, today at practice, Jason Brownlee, I mean, he was on my radar, so I definitely wanted to keep it there. Speaking of that, look, Jason Brownlee comes right in time. He looked pretty cool. I mean, he has a lot of athleticism that stunned me. Conklin looks like a beast. Lazard is a big specimen, but they're all on my radar. So, you know what? It's hard to really evaluate after one practice, which is why I wanted to go to back-to-back. So I'm excited to be back there tomorrow from a different perspective as well, sitting in a different stands with a different view of the field. So, yeah, I'll be live tomorrow back at home. Where can you buy tickets for training camp? I know this week is sold out, but for next week, where can I buy tickets? Even though I'm reporting, I want to get some for a friend. So that you don't buy them. It's either it's first come, first serve. You get them, you don't. But if you want tickets, there's usually people on Twitter that are like, can't go and giving them away. Never buy training camp tickets because those are free. And whoever sells them for profit is a bad person. Yeah, you can't get tickets for next week. The next time tickets become available, I think, is July 31st for the August camps. Travis Dye will be under the radar guy. Yeah, I mean, he looked pretty cool. I mean, he's a small little bowling ball type of fun little back. I've been a Raiders fan for 56 years. Nice, Hank. Thanks for tuning into Jets Media. I appreciate that. Honestly, being a Jets fan since 86, today was the first time that I felt different and was excited as well as confident for this team. I think having number 8 on this team changes everything. Absolutely, Mario. I mean, I'm not a fan since 86. I was born in 98, but in my lifetime at least, I agree. This is a time where it feels like the excitement is justified. Usually, we kind of have to force ourselves to feel excited, if that makes sense. What about Q? Quinnen Williams was dominating. The first play of camp, he blew up the interior offensive line and ate up Michael Carter for a loss. Do you personally want Dwayne at left tackle over anyone else? Who would you prefer? I would, if it was my pick, I mean, this is just, when I say my pick, it's just like if I could pick one person to dominate in practice and be the best player and win the job, it's definitely Mekhi Becton at left tackle and like Max Mitchell at right tackle. Because it would be cool if Max Mitchell all of a sudden becomes our long-term answer at right tackle. Because that would be dope. So those are my two guys that I'd prefer. Hit the like button. 130 likes, guys. Let's go. Hit that thumbs up button. Yeah, baby. You guys are killing it. Folks, I also do want to announce that I only have limited tickets remaining for Jets Media Day, just in case anybody is considering coming to Jets Media Day, which is week number 3 against the New England Patriots. This is going to be a crazy, crazy day. I am hoping and crossing my fingers that it's the first time the Jets get to beat the New England Patriots in 14 tries, and we get to celebrate it all together on the field after the game. So if you guys want to come to Jets Media Day, I have limited tickets available. I'm going to put the link in the chat right now in case you guys are wondering what the price details are. But if you have any questions regarding tickets, feel free to email me at richiemalora98@gmail.com. That's down below in the description. But this is everything that comes with the ticket. You get a game ticket, upper end zone seating, access to MetLife Stadium's turf after the game, a tailgate party hosted by Gotham City Crew, which is one of the best tailgate parties you'll ever go to. They've been doing it for almost a decade now. Comes with food, drinks, alcohol, music, you name it. And at that tailgate, I'm going to be setting up a whole live show and doing a live stream from the event. So it's going to be really exciting to see, how that works out. And then you also get a custom Jets Media Day t-shirt that I'm in the works of designing right at this very moment. So a lot of things come with just one ticket. So click that link at the top of the chat to see some more details if you want to come to week number 3 and support me and hang out with me and be with all the subscribers, getting to watch the Jets take on the New England Patriots. Let's go, baby. Pull up. I think there's like 14 or 15 tickets left, and when those tickets are sold out, they're completely sold out. So this is kind of your, they're not going to sell it tomorrow, so you have time. But if you're considering coming, let me know, man. Email me. The email is down below in the description. We'd love to have you guys. Mario with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, man. This really does help out the channel more than you know. Thank you, bro. Thanks, Rich. Great job. Like always, go Jets. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Big time. Big time. Really do appreciate that. Clifford's in the chat. Pride of EM. Love that you got to do practice with your dad. What a great day for you. Actually, did not get to go with my dad today, Clifford. Supposed to go with my dad, but he actually is not feeling well. He has like a stomach bug or something. So I took my intern today, and then my other intern tomorrow. So shout out to you, Dad. Feel better. Love you. Mario, again, thank you for the $5. All right, folks. I got to get some rest. I got to get up early tomorrow for camp again. Thank you all for tuning into this show. We've been live without any technical difficulties. I thought that the Wi-Fi would be an issue, but it actually has not been an issue this entire show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It really does help out the channel more than you know. All the support, all the likes, all the subscribes. The Jets organization for setting me up with those tickets today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see you guys tomorrow at camp. If you are going, look out for me. I would love to meet you. Love to take some photos. Love to talk some ball. And I'm going to try to go live from camp tomorrow at camp with my phone. So hopefully that goes smoothly. And I'll see you guys then. Peace and love as always. Let's go Jets. Jets. Jets, Jets, Jets. Your boy's exhausted, as you can feel it in my voice. Haha. Good night, guys.